McPhee has now raised over $1 million in conjunction with the National Breast Cancer Foundation and our customers, who are the pink card holders of our everyday transaction account, to assist in breast cancer research.
We're looking for more than a stopgap solution for today. We want to look for solutions in the long term, and we know that the breakthroughs and the developments that we can only find through research will actually ensure that we can detect tumours earlier, that we can improve treatment outcomes, and we can ultimately stop deaths from breast cancer.
Although we have learnt a lot about what predisposes someone to breast cancer in the last couple of decades, there are still a large number. In fact, the vast majority of cancers that occur in families, we really don't know the explanation. So a lot of our work has been focusing on families that have a lot of breast cancer in them and trying to understand why that is.
It impacts 1 in 8 women. It doesn't discriminate. It also affects men as well.
I was diagnosed in 2014, had a huge change in my life because of that. I have had a lumpectomy, had 2 different rounds of chemotherapy, and I had radiotherapy for 6 weeks, 5 days a week.
So the relationship between the National Breast Cancer Foundation and our researchers is critical to the work that we do. It is only through the work that our researchers do that we will be able to have better methods for detecting breast cancer, for treating breast cancer when it's occurred, and preventing breast cancer in the first instance.
Before you get diagnosed, you feel great and you feel normal. Then when you're diagnosed, you feel terrible, and the treatments are the worst part of it. The research that's being done improves the treatment remarkably and makes it tailored to the person, and so that means that it's a much better experience and much easier to cope with.
We certainly do have great scientific achievements. We're really excited when we get new information into policy so it can be used clinically. That's what we do research for.
There have been some great achievements that have been a result of NBCF funded research, and a great example of that was the discovery that tamoxifen can actually be used to reduce the risk of breast cancer reoccurring, especially in those patients who are in high risk. Another really good example was the development of a 3D smart surgical glove, and this glove is actually used during surgery to ensure that all cancer cells are removed. So this actually reduces the need for further surgeries in the future, and also prevents the cancer from spreading.
We're very fortunate to have actually had a number of pieces of work funded by the NBCF. The biggest one is a study called Bra Strap, which is a study of 30,000 Australians looking at heritable genetic factors that can predispose someone to the development of breast cancer.
It's very exciting that the National Breast Cancer Foundation is working on 0 deaths from breast cancer by 2030. It's exceptional to think that we could move to it being a chronic disease rather than a fatal one.
It's really important that McPhee gives back to the community in which we operate in, and the Everyday Transaction Account Pink Card is one way we do that, as is the Mother's Day Classic, which we're also a big supporter of. And these are all ways that what we're doing is help deliver on our core purpose, which is all about helping all Australians get ahead.
So I'm really pleased to be able to announce that the 5-year survival rate for breast cancer is now 91%, and this is largely thanks to targeted breast cancer research that has occurred over the last 25 years.
Well, I'd really like to thank all our customers who are a holder of our pink card, the Everyday Transaction Account, and to all our staff who've made a contribution in raising these funds to help the National Breast Cancer Foundation look at achieving their target of 0 deaths by breast cancer by the year 2030.